And breaking news coming in amid plans of Khalistani groups to protest against diplomatic missions in Canada over Niger's death. Top Indian government sources have revealed that the Canadian government may not allow the situation to escalate given the diplomatic tensions between the two sides, adding that the protests could be low-key. So that's the pitch coming in from top government sources. This comes after authorities in Surrey, remember it is a Khalistani hotbed in Canada. Now authorities in Surrey have ordered the removal of banners and posters from Gurudwaras calling for the killing of Indian envoys. So that action has been taken by the authorities in Surrey, which, as I was pointing out, is a Khalistani hotbed in Canada. But what top Indian government sources are telling CNN News 18 is that the planned protests against diplomatic missions in Canada could be low-key because Canada has now become wary of the diplomatic tensions between itself and India. I'm joined by my colleague Arunima, who's getting us this piece of breaking news. Arunima, give us the details.
So India is watching the situation closely. This protest call has been given by Khalistani supporters in Canada. What we have seen is that in some areas outside Gurudwaras, posters are being taken down. This is what Canadian media, Canadian social media users have put out videos to show that outside some Gurudwaras, posters asking for action against Indian diplomats, some posters threatening Indian diplomats, those have been taken down. There were some other posters and banners which were praising Niger and other Khalistani ideologues. Those have been taken down as well. So India is watching the situation very carefully, watching to see whether Canada will once again allow, from its soil, messages being given out against India, calling for breakdown of India's territorial integrity. Will Canada allow it once more? That is what India is watching. But their sense is that given the escalation between the two countries because of Prime Minister Trudeau's comments, Canada could, ask the radical elements there to not make things more complicated. That is what the assessment here in New Delhi is, but they are waiting and watching.
Right, so they're waiting and watching, hoping that better sense prevails over the Canadian government. Thank you, Arunima, for getting us that piece of breaking news.